Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona, oldpueblocoin.com, tucsoncoinshow.com, and on the eBay and all over the world. Here we go. All right, so today's video is a open box for CAC stickering, and to sticker or not to sticker, that is the question here. And we're going to go through, most of these coins are not ours, but I'm going to go ahead and describe the coin's grade to you here. This is graded MS65 on this 1866 shield nickel, and you can kind of give it a thumbs up or thumbs down and just enjoy the ride here as we look at some pretty coins. Some amazing die cracks on this guy. I will try to remember to tell you which coins are mine so that if the event comes around that you would have interest in them, they should be available for sale, God willing, and the creek don't rise. Here we go. All right, 1866, MS65, no sticker for you. Unfortunately, really pretty coin. I think for those of you who don't know CAC stickering, you're going to go for something that's going to have, how would I put this? You know, probably not the way they'd put it, but you know, something that's going to be in the kind of the top half of the grade is kind of how I view it. A coin that when you look at, you just be like, yeah, I like that coin. And yes, it matches the grade, or, you know, it's really nice. I actually had a group of coins that we sent off for re-stickering. So they were stickered before, the stickers got a little fuzzy, you send them back in and they re-sticker them. And I showed them to one of the guys here and asked him his opinion. He said, yeah, those are all nice coins. That's the concept that they're working with. You want people to look at the coins and say, yeah, that's a nice coin. Speaking of nice coins, this 1916 Barber quarter is graded MS65 by PCGS. And has certainly has a really overall nice eye appeal to it. So on this particular guy, I would say that I'm actually fairly fond of the coin. It did not sticker. I'm not quite ready to argue that it should sticker. I will say that the eye appeal is really strong. I will say that normally if there's PVC on the coin, they will put a little mark on, a sticker on here and say PVC. I'm just wondering if that cheek has, you know, there's just that little bit of, you see how it just, the whole front of the face kind of turns a little bit white there. I'm wondering if there's a touch of PVC on the very surface of this coin. But the luster and the eye appeal on the coin is really magnificent. I'll also just kind of comment that in general, you know, when you have a coin that is graded that high of a grade, MS65, then it's going to be a lot harder to get a sticker on in general. This guy's a coin that I sent in, the 1940 quarter, and this one was kind of just for fun because there's not really a margin on here. So understanding the entire process, you know, if you want to do this for fun, you can. You know, it's only money, guys, right? But, you know, there's two main philosophies on here. There's like the shotgun approach, and you just kind of send stuff in. Then there's kind of the laser approach. And, well, I guess that's two options. So maybe there's a lot more than two options, because this is the just for fun option. I liked the coin. It's in kind of like the old slim holders that came right after the, after the fatties. And so this one did sticker. And that one happens to be one of our coins, you know. And when I talk about the philosophy there, really what I'm talking about is the fact that fiscally, it's probably not going to be, you know, the most advantageous thing to just get everything, send everything off and see what happens. All right, this 1855 O Mint is NGC graded MS62. Also, not one of my coins. And on the whole, the coin has some really nice eye appeal to it as far as the rainbow toning goes. But it did not sticker. And so for me, it actually has a lot of stuff going on in the field here. You can see all that little fine stuff going every which way. And so that one for me is, you know, eye appeal wise is beautiful, but also technically I can understand it not getting the sticker. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, here's an 1858 in MS61. So we're going to go right back to the well with another nicely toned seated coin and take a look at, we just saw a 62. Now we're seeing a 61 that has somewhat of a similar look to it. It doesn't have as much of the rainbow tone. It has a lot of little chatter going on, but it's not a ton. And this one, they did sticker. So, I mean, I think the lesson here is two coins that are pretty similar. One's graded as 62, one's graded as 61. The lower grade coin did get a sticker on that guy. All right, so this is a 1920. This is a neat coin. Boy, I don't see many of these. 1920, heavy tone. Got some deep purple going on in there. I can almost hear it. And what's interesting is you see how that washes. Look at that. You know, it's really, really dark, and then you can see it's almost like with how fine that line is. There's a piece of paper or something laying on top of this bad boy, and then it just toned all around it. And so this is graded MS63 by PCGS, and they did not sticker it. So this is the 35th anniversary label. So this label is designed to look kind of like their old labels, but it is clearly not. All right, 1939 Denver Mints. I like this coin a lot. This coin is something that is, I can't remember quite where I picked this up at, but I just remember liking the coin, thinking it's really nice. So it's graded MS65 in an older holder with a green label to it. And I said, yeah, I like that coin. And then I thought about sending it in as soon as I saw it, just because I felt like it had a really solid look to it. It's got the little vampire bite up here, but even those aren't really contact marks. They're more of just like a stain mark on there. So that they did sticker. And I'll tell you what, that's happy. I just like being happy, that's all. Next up, 1878 San Francisco Mint. You can see that our customer liked some toning. This is NGC graded MS64, and I'm pretty fond of the reverse because it's like you can just see the the tone on the reverse and then the little holographic thing on the back. It's like they play with each other. They've got like similar things going on there. So really a coin that absolutely I think any of us would be proud to own, especially this part here. A lot of pride in that rainbow. And then this guy, you've got no sticker though. But, you know, once again, it's like, do you go from eye appeal or do you go to technical? And so I think probably, you know, they're going technical on a coin like that, just like they did on that $50 with all the toning on it. But it's really a pretty piece. 79.0, similar. This is graded MS62, and you have another coin here that has quite a bit of tone to it. And man, the reverse is lovely. I mean, 79 O's, that is a clean field on the back. You got some hits over here on the left, but the open field is really clean around the eagle, and it shines like a diamond. This side, the obverse, you know, you've got a lot of chatter, but that's why it's graded 62. No sticker on that guy. So once again, didn't quite make the cut for him on that one. All right, an 82.0. This is graded MS65 and has a little bit of a proof-like finish to it, although it is not graded proof-like. But some of those New Orleans minted coins from that time period have a little more likely to see the proof-like. I see it a lot on the 83 O's and 84 O's. And 85 O's. So 82 is a little bit tougher for an O mint. Of course, that proof-like field actually enhances all the little bit of minuscule marks that you'll see, but they did not sticker that coin. Going back to a toned piece, this 1884 is graded MS64 plus, and so we're going to consider this coin to be an MS64. We'll forget the plus mark here for a second. But another coin with some heavy toning to it. And once again, toning is tricky because it can either hide imperfections or it can cover over a really nice surface. And that's something that it takes a lot of time to kind of figure out what you're looking at sometimes, depending on how heavy the toning is. One of the reasons why people don't like toning that's too heavy is you really can lose the luster view of the coin, or that popping element of the luster that you really like to see on a Morgan dollar. Well, CAC saw through this one and they liked what they saw. And so that one did get a sticker. All right, 1904. This is graded MS64. $1904, a little bit tougher Philadelphia mint to get in higher grade. PCGS graded. And did not sticker. This one, for me, I just feel like if there's a reason why, and I'm not guessing the graders because I'm not them, but it has a little bit of a subdued look to it, and I think you could keep going back between, are we talking about technical grading? Are we talking about eye appeal grading? Which is it? So this is an 1873 $2.50 gold piece, MS61 in an older NGC holder. Notoriously, they are BIG tough on gold coins. And I will say that this is probably the first one that I would just kind of disagree with them on. I mean, for a coin that's only graded 61, I think it's really a nice coin. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the coin. I'm not seeing any hairline, any big scratches, detracting marks. I love that little bit of tone that's up there in the field. To me, that's just a nice, solid coin graded conservatively. And so that's, I think, probably the first one, between that and that barber quarter I really liked. So this coin is one that I sent in. This was, so talking about the theories on why you send a coin in, sometimes there's just a value proposition because, like I said, they're tough on gold. And this is an MS66 $20 gold piece. And, they jump quite a bit. And so this is a little bit more of that shotgun approach. I'm just going to send stuff in because it's got potential if it stickers. Now, obviously, if I think there's no chance it'll sticker, I won't send it in. We do try to have a little bit of forethought in the things we do here. Well, everyone else does, and then there's me. But this 1924 is really a lovely piece. I thought it was very attractive, and I said, yeah, we should try it. Might as well try it on that one. Did not sticker. Did not sticker on that guy. And our good friend Rochelle, this one also is one that we sent in. This is MS66 Plus, another coin that's just really kind of tougher to get. Rochelle's aren't too hard to get in this type of a grade, but they're also tough to get stickered in this grade, if that makes sense. We liked the toning on the coin and the eye appeal on the coin overall. Some of that mottled toning is not their favorite anymore. They've talked in interviews about, I'm getting all of it clamped. It must be the flower. They've talked in interviews about, having spotted coins not be their favorite, or the mottled toning. No sticker for you. All right, and we've got a couple more to go here for our customers. And this one is graded MS64. Right after I talk about dark toning, here comes another toned coin with a little bit of darkness to it. But really, really some high quality surfaces underneath that toning. This is one of those weird cases, I think, where the coin is more attractive up close. Because from a distance, it's not as noticeable. I mean, you can get it a little bit without lighting there, but that's some really neat toning. And there are coins that I've owned where they just looked better up close. And that's not true for most coins. You want it to have that really good eye appeal from a distance, generally speaking. But the reverse of this coin has something special going on. It just does. I mean, that toning, although it's dark at a distance, you get that under the light, and man, you've got a lot of different colors going on there in the sea and the sky and the rainbows and the sails and all the good things. The obverse, a little bit more dark. You do have some pretty toning kind of tucked in there, but the reverse really is the money shot on this coin. And they got the CAC. So last but not least, this is a Grant with Star MS66. And this is a piece, once again, hard to get in this type of grade and harder to get a sticker on. Really attractive little coin, these $1 gold commemoratives, 1822 to 1922. Right above his name, Grant, you can see the star. Just really lovely. And has some pretty interesting toning for a gold coin. Gold coins don't get toning quite as much. Hard to know if that's a bonus or a subtraction. I guess it is still, at the end of the day, beauty in the eye of the beholder. I think it's a lovely coin. It did not sticker, but it is really tough to get a sticker on a 66 gold coin. You can see that here in this these examples. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for joining us today. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.